It's back. So, I was actually about to go lay down, and I thought, a lot of the times I've noticed that Orlin or Nick will tend to post videos later on in the day, usually at night. So I'm like, let me just give it a quick look, because I don't really go to the channel much anymore, and usually people or one person sends it. But today I went over there and looked. Orland didn't have anything. So I was like, okay, let me check next. And I found this, celebrating our 700-pound milestone. Now, remember, he did, what, 400-pound milestone, and like, every video was this celebrating this milestone. So looks like he's trying to get up to 700 pounds now. Now, of course, because this is Nick, it could just be, a ruse. But he said that it was 400-pound milestone. He got up to 400 pounds. So it's a little bit more on the believable side, because he said, he's going to get to 400 pounds, 400-pound milestone, and then suddenly he's 403. So adds a little credibility to this. So he's back with this thing, with the posing. He even does the it got the music going on. Jeepers creepers. Wow, John, you did that so well. And this is how everyone else is looking at me. Uh, so, obviously, I don't have to tell you what they're eating is bad. It's McDonald's. Although, I haven't really eaten today. I had, what did I eat today? I had, like, a bagel. Just bagel and cream cheese. That's pretty much mostly what I ate. So, I am starving. So, and considering I don't eat food like this, really, I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I had McDonald's. I don't even remember the last time I had McDonald's. I know one person will be like, well, good, John, that's good. You shouldn't be eating McDonald's because it's full of all of this and it's bad for you. And I know. Doesn't mean I can't indulge once in a while. I get it's bad for me, but we do only live once, and I'm going to die eventually, and I'm not going to live my life living in fear of food. So I don't care if it's bad for me. I don't eat it all the time. I barely eat the stuff at all. Like I said, I don't even remember the last time I had it. Actually, wait, let me think. uh, it must have been sometime last year. Around this time last year, I think. Like I said, I don't really, even if I was to get it, it would be with my friend, but like me and my friend, we barely see each other right now, and because I'm working or whatever. Um, when was the last time? Yeah, probably about this time last year. It's like I don't eat this stuff. I don't eat, drink soda. And I mostly just stick with good old H2O. I finally got some, almond milk. And I barely eat during the day. So, again, I don't need to tell you guys that this is bad, but it is okay to indulge. I understand it's bad. But it just is processed as it is. As bad it is for you, I don't care. You'll only live once. It's okay to indulge once in a while, but not to this extent. So if you want to go out to McDonald's and get a thing of fries and some McNuggets, go ahead. As long as you have an active, healthy lifestyle and you're not just sitting around the house like them, as long as you're working, contributing to society, and not sitting around all day, this isn't gonna fucking kill you. So, um, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's a win for us. It's a win for fat people. John, shut up. So do they finish this? Well, they finish the burgers, of course. You know, because you can't have Nikocado Avocado video without 15 fucking, uh, you know, ads. Sorry, I was trying to think and read this at the same time. Oh boy, another one. Another one. So he's playing with his trunk there. Um, but 700 pounds. I don't think he's even close to 500 yet because he hasn't really done any videos to where he's on the scale. So I don't know if he's close to 500, but the last time when it was like a month or so ago, he was 403 pounds. So he had reached that 400-pound milestone, but now it's going straight from 500 to 700. I mean, aiming a little high there, aren't you, Nick? I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible because obviously it's not. All you have to do is just keep eating shit like this all day and you'll be right up there, buddy boy. But why don't we go 100 pounds at a time? Like, why are we going so high now? I mean, because you can clearly tell he's not close to 700. He's still probably about 400 pounds or so. So why aim so high? So I have to stop looking at the food because even though it's bad, I don't care. And it's making me hungry because, again, I only had like a fucking bagel or like a bagel or two today. Some cream cheese on it and that's it. So I had some water and some almond milk and that was pretty much it. I walked down to Dollar General, which pretty much burnt off whatever I ate. It's fucking bagels. Um, Sorry, hungry. What was I saying? Yes. Yeah, you can clearly tell he hasn't lost any weight. He's still just as big, and it looks like he ate all the hobbits, and their hair is now growing on his back. Like seriously, it's just like he's got the back of a hobbit. It's like he ate them, and now their hair is just like growing out of his back. Um, See if we can get a good body shot, which I really don't want to see. Because, you know, but then again, I have seen this dude naked, and I prefer this any day of the week after that. Let's see, anything? Yeah, like, you can look at Nick and look at Orlin. Clearly, there's a huge gap in weight. Is Orlin, I mean, he's not fat. Is he a little chunky? Yeah, he's chunky. But look at all the fucking stretch marks. And yet, Orlin doesn't really have anything. He's got the big arms. God damn, he's pale when you really see him. But you don't really see stretch marks on him, and you know, it's just all over. And again, this is a character that he's playing, but as you can see, the damage he's caused to his body playing this character is very real. This is not a fat suit he puts on every day. This is his body. So before anyone starts saying, "Oh, it's just an act, John," and I know it's an act. Nikocado Avocado doesn't exist. This is a character created by Nicholas Perry. I'll say Tyler Perry. uh, by Nicholas Perry. But the process of doing this has caused real harm to his body. Now, these CPAP machines are between $500 to $1,000. They're not going to use them for just props. Now they've got the tubes with them right now, but these are to make sure that they stay alive during the night when they sleep. Because if they don't, their heart and their lungs will stop because of all the pressure pushing down on their chest. And for people new, because I have to say this every single time, so I know if you've watched me before and you've heard this already, sorry. But for anyone new, CPAP machines help you keep breathing during the night. Because when you have this much weight, it presses down on your lungs, it presses down on your heart, and your lungs and heart can't do their job properly. So this makes sure that they don't fucking die during the night. Because they have all that weight pressing down on them. So yes, this is a character. Nicholas Perry has created a character named Nikocado Avocado. But the damage he's done to his body by eating all the shit all the time is very real. So if you're a person who looks at this and all the attention he's getting and all the money and thinks this is a lifestyle for you, stop. It's not worth destroying your body over. So you see he's got it strapped onto his face and it sends air into his nose, down to his lungs, so that way his heart and his lungs don't stop during the night as he sleeps. Not exactly a great way to live, but he doesn't have a choice because his body has put on so much weight in so short a time. Go back a year or two ago, he wasn't even remotely close to this size. And within a year and a half, he went from incredibly unhealthy, thin, to 400 pounds. What do you think that does, that sudden change does to your heart and lungs? Having all that weight suddenly pressing down on it. So, it's, again, this is a character. This is an exaggerated, over-the-top character that he's created, hence all the stupid fake crap and the Jeepers Creepers. The overacting, it's a character. But the damage he's done to himself is real. And I feel like I have to keep telling people this because, again, I know new people are watching all the time. I'm not some fucking idiot who believes him, who believes that, oh my God, they broke up. No, it's all an act. This, it's an act. They're characters. So the fucking abuse, the domestic abuse they do to each other during these videos, I hope it's an act. Obviously, I'm sure there might be some problems in real life, but obviously this shit is overblown for the entertainment. I mean, I really don't see what's so funny about domestic abuse, but kids are fucking stupid, and that's usually who the people who watch this shit is, kids. So domestic abuse, remember, domestic abuse is not funny. And I certainly hope their real life is not like this. Oh, he's doing the Italian thing. Even though he's Ukrainian, he's doing the Italian thing. Hey! I can do it, I'm Italian. As Ukrainian, he doesn't have the right. And Orland's like, bitch, what you just do? The other way we flip. Like that. You just do the whole thing on your neck. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, you motherfucking prick. Go off like Joe Pesci. I'm gonna beat your fucking head with a baseball bat. You motherfucking prick. You fucking motherfucking asshole. I love Joe Pesci, man. Uh, I'm sorry, I have to change this picture. I just can't stand him doing this. This is your brain. This is your brain on fast food. Any questions? You got a little. He's like, I was saving it for later. It's getting late, guys. I mean, it's almost 12 o'clock in the morning. Here I am, like a fucking asshole, doing. God damn it, I just. I missed it. I just. He was like. I should have paused on that. I'm a bad person. But as I was saying, 700 pounds, that's quite a bit. Now, again, if he keeps eating this stuff, because, I mean, this is honestly not as much as he normally would eat. But just in this, a little bit of food, like these large fries, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, and they finished the burgers, they finished the, about to say chips, the chicken nuggets. Um, wait, I think that, yeah, that Big Mac's, because you can tell, because he had the sauce all over him. So actually, let me look up, because I know, like I've said before in the past, I know people enjoy when I do the nutritional facts. So let me bring this up. Hang on. All right, so the whole thing combined is about 2,960, which doesn't seem like a lot, and it really isn't for this meal, considering divided by 2, about 1,400. But obviously they're eating more than just this during the day, so it kind of is a lot. Um, not nearly as normally they're eating about uh like anywhere between 4,000 to 8,000 calories a day. Or at least just in a video, they'll eat about 8,000 calories a day, which is more than like 3-4 times the normal intake. You're only supposed to be getting like 2,000 calories a day, like a grown male, so it's like 2,000 a day, and they're taking in like 8,000 each. So, um, and then on the times where he's going to the Heart Attack Grill or having shit from like the Cheesecake Factory, like everything in the Cheesecake Factory is like 1,000 calories or more, even the things of pasta and stuff like that. And they'll have like an entire thing. And so, and then, like I said, the Heart Attack Grill, like upwards, I think I did one, it was reaching about 55,000 calories for the Heart Attack Grill. So, and he was eating all of that in one sitting. That's like 2-3 weeks of working out to burn off, which he's not doing. But again, if you're thinking about living this lifestyle because you think it's great because he makes all this money and shit, don't do it. Just don't. There's other ways to make money and become famous apart from, gorging yourself on food. John, you're not so small yourself. I get that. But again, I'm not sitting here gorging myself on food, am I? I have my little food reviews where I take a few pieces of something and try it, but I'm not sitting there. Big difference. So, there's that. But as a person who, I mean, I'm not nearly as big as them. I'm still big though. Even though I'm 6'4", I still do have some little extra weight on me. So speaking from that, I know that if I'm dealing with shit, damn well and good that they are. So if a person who is like me, who has an active job, an active life, still has issues, I mean, I've got the simple things like fucking back pain. leg pain, because my body has to support a little extra weight. But I can walk around all day and not have to pant for breath, or I can talk for long periods of time without having to. Nick takes few steps and he's out of breath. I work in a factory. So again, I'm not small by any means, so any fucking idiot saying, "You're fat too." I know I'm big, but I'm not even remotely close to being fat. And I'm not even remotely close to being nearly as big as Nick is. Because I barely eat, and two, I have an active lifestyle. They don't work. This is their job. So every time they eat something, it just sits there. It's absorbed into their body, and they gain the weight. So, but as I dare say, fat person, I think I can speak with experience and say that if I'm going through shit, you know damn well they are. And eating stuff like this every fucking day isn't good for you. Again, I don't even remember the last time I fucking had McDonald's. I don't like I think it was sometime last year, maybe around this time. I think it was like either October, November last year. So it's been an entire fucking year since last time I had it. Because I don't. That's not something I prefer to eat. So, as a bigger person, I think I can speak with experience saying that if I'm suffering from smaller things like back pains and body pains because my body has to, support itself with a little extra weight, that's to keep him alive so he doesn't die during the fucking night. And anyone who still fucking supports him and continues to feed into his habit, you're part of the fucking problem. Instead of leaving comments like, "Oh my god, Nick, we love you so much," just, just, just fuck the haters. Just don't listen to them. You just keep doing you, okay? Yes, Queen. Sure, just keep encouraging him to eat and eat until he fucking has a heart attack. You should be saying, "Hey, Nick, I don't appreciate watching you pretty much commit suicide on camera by engorging yourself with food. Maybe you should stop eating that and have a salad. Go on a weight loss journey. You'll get get a lot more subscribers that way. We don't want to see you die." But again, as I said earlier, it's mostly fucking kids who watch this, and they don't give a shit. If fucking Nick was to die, they'd just go on to some other fucking mukbanger. They go to fucking foodie beauty or whatever the fuck her name is, or whatever other mukbangers. They would just go somewhere else. They wouldn't care less. So, but 700 pounds is quite a milestone because he's still probably about 400, maybe a little less. He might be under 400. He might be still a little over, but 700 is quite a large order to fill. But with the way he eats, it's easier to gain the weight than it is to lose it. Because it doesn't take anything to gain it. You sit there and eat. To lose it, that requires working out, being active, trying to lose it. So it's much easier to gain than it is to lose. So if he was just stop doing all of this, go on a weight loss journey to lose all this weight, it would not only be more beneficial for him, but people would respect him again. People would subscribe to him more. He'd probably get a hell of a lot more people on Patreon. But whatever Nick's master plan is, because it is a plan, he's got something planned. We're still waiting to see what it is. But if this is to be believed, because again, he said the last time 400-pound milestone, and he reached 400 pounds. So if he's saying 700 pounds now, it might be 700 pounds. People think he's trying to get on 600 pound life. People think he's trying to get his own show. We don't know his master plan. We know he's an actor. You know, he's been trained and all that. So this is all an act. He has a plan. And method acting, it's really getting yourself into that role, immersing and losing yourself in that character. Well, I'd say he's immersing himself fairly well in this character. Do we know his master plan? Do we know what he's planning to do? No. I'm sure in due time it will be revealed. In the meantime, we can only watch him just down large amounts of food, gorge himself, and keep gaining weight. That's all we can do for now. Until he decides to say, hey guys, I've been fooling you this entire time. But what do I know? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.